Well, it's Maggie T and the fellas anyway, so goddamn, go ahead.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Heavy Hitter Show. What's going on, y'all? It's your Tuesday night. How y'all doing? Miss Maggie T with her ugly sweater today for them ugly Falcons and that loss to our rivals and Tom Brady. So, yes, ugly sweaters today because it was ugly. How y'all doing today?
You see this hairline? It went back actual inch.
Lord have mercy, that hairline.
That shit went way back. Lord,
way back there.
Now, who we got on the panel starting from the top? Who we got? Left or right?
I would just start. It's your boy, just Kstylz, whatever the hell y'all want to call it. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pass the left, go to my left, which is stage left, will be your boy, Mr. Jude. Talk sports. Calm before the storm.
What's up, y'all?
And
yeah, Jude Talk Sports, Juju on that beat, all of that.
And below him is you got Mr. Creepy Crawler himself, Mike Sports. Mr. Mad Scientist.
First of all, before Matt might go into his rant, I just want to thank or just appreciate you Talk Sports. We missed you last week. You know, your wife was under the weather, the baby, but glad to see you back, man. Because it's not a heavy hitters without you Talk Sports.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Now go ahead, Matt.
Damn. Well, fuck me, shit.
I said go ahead,
Man, don't let the Falcons get like this right now.
It's the ugly sweater. It's just the ugly sweater.
That shit's super ugly.
Thank you.
And we're gonna say like beast mode. I'm just here so I don't get fined. I'm just here so I don't get fined.
That's right.
Worthy.
And then Mike's still quiet. That's all right, Mike. We're gonna just bypass you. Let's go ahead. What y'all got going on tonight?
Hey, what can we get in? Let's just go ahead and get these keys out. It don't have to be three, man. Shit, I don't think we need three of them. We probably need one, to be honest. I think mine is just gonna be simple. Mine is gonna be simple and quick. And that one for me is everybody keep talking about the offense, but I don't really give a damn about the offense. The offense can be at any point in any given game, they can put up 30 points. As we've seen, like they can put up on anybody. Even like I said, they can put up on anybody. I don't doubt anything the offense can do, even without a running game. Yeah, they're inconsistent, but look at the offense. The passing game is gonna be the passing game. And when the passing game is the passing game, and you got a Julio Jones that will not take no for an answer, this motherfucker does not even these guys. This is the greatness of Julio. Okay, this dude is in a losing season, and this dude does not want to quit. Do you hear me? He doesn't want to quit. Do you hear me? This dude is great.
I think we do.
Okay, then. Damn, I'm asking a question y'all need to answer.
We hear you, Mike. We hear you.
Thank you. Okay, thank you very much. But Julio doesn't want to quit. Even it look like we're gonna be 4-12, and Julio's still trying to damn play in a 4-12 season. Why can we not? Why do we want to trade somebody like that? Why in the hell would that come out of anybody's mouth when this dude is 4-12 and this dude's still trying to get on the field? Bruh, that right there, that's all I need. I just need a team full of Julio Jones, bro. I guarantee you. They don't even have to have talent, but they got to have that heart. I want players with heart. And Julio has that heart, man. It's like this dude, like I said, this dude, we're in a losing season, and this dude ain't even thinking about sitting out. That's what I need, all right? So my first key, and as simple as this, Raheem please grow some nuts. Just grow some fucking nuts, okay? Grow some goddamn nuts. You literally said on a fucking press conference that you were basically afraid of Tom Brady. If that ain't a bitch, I don't know what is. Excuse my French, but that's a bitch. We don't need any more bitches on our damn team, okay? Especially the coaching staff, and he's supposed to be our damn head coach. That's the damn coach y'all want? This dude literally said on a live freaking press conference, you go see it for yourself on the Falcons Nation. This dude said himself that we went away from what was working because we was essentially afraid of Tom Brady. So stop being a bitch, okay? That's how we're gonna win. Stop being a bitch and go after him. That's it.
All right. That was
goddamn.
That was 3 points right there.
He just dropped the mic on us, y'all.
Yeah, oh, we got that cool. Did I get the cool? Did I get the cool? Huh?
Hey, you want that? You want that?
Yeah, I want the cool.
So basically, Mike, what you saying is if he don't grow no nuts, this would be his fate right here. That'd be his fate.
Yes.
That'd be his fate right there.
Yes, sir.
That's left.
Now, there ain't no stage left. Stage left. He just get his that boot from the front of the damn stage. You gonna be crowd surfing on the floor somewhere. Lord.
But that's it. That's it for me, man. That's it for me. I'm like I said, I'm trying, but these Falcons are not making it any easier for me to stop cursing so much. I really am trying. I'm trying my best.
Well, I'll go ahead and go next, but before I do, we got to give a shout out to the people in here. Like I said, you got your boy J Rock in the building. You got
J Rock, whoop whoop whoop.
Daniel Ed. You got YMOF Jamal. You got Amanda Reed. Asia,
that's wifey right there.
That's wifey. You got to acknowledge her a little bit more right than that. It's wifey.
Man. You're supposed to claim your territory right there.
No, you
Okay, kid. Like I said, we got Asia Green in the building. She's always gonna show up in here. We got ATM 3405. You got Maggie Cousin, Joseph Thornton in here.
Yep, my cools. What's up, cool?
Cool Bell and King Quest 17.
I need a gift though.
I ain't got no damn cup. See, my shit's still freezing, so I got a can.
Nicole, it's an ugly Christmas sweater for that ugly loss to the Falcons. And I'm drinking my beer. Bells will be ringing.
Oh, how about to say, look who's in the chat today. We got Nikki V in the damn chat.
What's up, Nikki? Hey, y'all, I'm at the end of the show. I'm definitely going to promote next week because we got something big on Lush Exchange. We definitely do. I want everybody to be tuning in. So we're going to tell y'all a little bit about that a little later. So stay tuned in.
I'm scared.
Yeah, you might want to be scared because this one's going to be for all the marbles, all of everything of Lush Exchange. So we got to bring the new year in correctly. So go ahead.
So, like Mike says, I ain't really got too many keys because damn it, I done used all my keys all season. Ain't none of this shit worked. So my key for this week, and this is gonna be my bird word of the week since the video got fired. But the word is gonna be prayer.
Ooh.
Why we say prayer? Because the way that this team has functioned, the way this coaching staff, if you were scared of Tom Brady, what the hell mentality you gonna have going against Patrick Mahomes?
Just throw the whole season away.
Throw it all in the garbage.
Throw it in the garbage.
No, not garbage. Garbage. They don't deserve the R in it. Ain't no R involved in this. I can't even say 60 minutes because every time I say 60 minutes, we lose the goddamn game in less than a minute. So it's like, I don't like, bro. Just like I said, we just gonna pray for this because I don't need Patrick Mahomes out here playing NFL Street, throwing no look passes, and throwing. Next thing you know, you're gonna see Patrick Mahomes throwing passes between his legs. Don't start that with the Falcons because if you do that, I really will be a drunkard on the post game show. I tell you that much.
Yeah, I'll be blazing my dang self, so we don't need that. Mr. Red, how you doing?
Red.
Yes, Pop's in the building.
Pop's in the building. So yeah, and like I said, I'll throw one more in there. If you're gonna play good, like I said, 60 minutes. I'm not even gonna put the picture up. It ain't even worth putting it up.
60 minutes.
60 minutes. That's all I say. Drew, what you got?
I got 2 keys. We haven't done the keys. We in week 15? Yeah, week 15. Run the football. Mm-hmm. We've been saying that we're not going to see it.
You took my key.
Yeah, we're not going to see it. Run the football, but at this point, we don't know what that is. We don't know what that is. So we might as well just say, go ahead and throw the football, like Mike said, and just hope that we can score enough points to win the game. Because I'm done saying run the ball 25 to 30 times. I mean, we lucky if we run the ball 15 times in the game. So we might as well not even say that. So run the football, and on defense, pretty much it's gonna be real vanilla because that's how vanilla we are. On defense, just pray. Just pray. Like you said, just pray. Because we know Andy Reid and Pat Mahomes, they licking their chops right now. You know they seen that film of Hall getting his drawers burnt off, as Coach Lowe would say. Hall trying to cover AB. So you know the cheater himself, Tyreek Hill over there licking his chop. He already licking his chop. So all I gotta say is all we can do is pray. That's it. I mean, at this point, we know that the coaches are not gonna put the players in the position to succeed. So at this point, it's like they're out there coaching themselves. Like, do what you feel is right. Go out there and do what you feel. And listen to Coach Julio, because he doing more coaching than the regular the staff. At this point, I mean, we don't have nothing to lose. If I'm the Chiefs and I'm going out there, this is a game that I don't want to be playing in because the Falcons have nothing to lose. Like when you say trap game, this is the epitome of a trap game because Falcons have nothing to lose. You always hate playing a team that's underachieving. Because if you lose to that team, everybody's going to get on the Chiefs and rag the Chiefs and joke the Chiefs and make memes because the Falcons' record is terrible. But to be honest, we should be a lot better than we are. So I know the Chiefs and Pat Mahomes and those guys, they're dreading coming into this game because the Falcons could legitimately, talent-wise, we could legitimately go to Kansas City and beat them. So for them, they hate these type of games because this is the epitome of a trap game. So if I'm Kansas City, I'm like, man, do I even want to say that again, Mike?
I said they're legit scared to death of the Falcons right now.
Yeah, like we have nothing to lose. I mean, if you look at how we played in the first half against Tampa, we played the exact same way. It's just like, don't go away from what's working. You heard Raheem Moore say we went away from what's working. Why do we consistently do that? Like, if you see something's working, you go to it until they stop you. Like, he was like, well, we thought Tom Brady was going to make the adjustments. Well, you keep doing what you're doing and you wait to see if they're going to make the adjustments. You don't make the adjustments yourself. So it's like we're beating ourselves at this point. So it's like if something's working, keep doing it. I don't care. Run it until they stop it. And then once you see that they figured it out, then you change up your game plan. You don't change your game plan when you got a 17-point lead doing what you were doing. And that's what we've been doing all season long. So that just shows you that we're stupid. Like, we're beating ourselves in a lot of these. If you look at like 7 or 8 of those games that we lost the lead, all of these games are coming down to one possession. What does that tell you? That this Falcons team is talented, and we could beat any team because every single game we pretty much lost is coming down to the last possession of the game. And that pretty much shows you right there that this team is talented. No team is blowing us out for real. So that goes to show you right there, it's all on us. So in this game, really the key should be don't beat yourselves, because that's what we're doing every week. We're beating ourselves. We're shooting ourselves in the foot. So that's pretty much all I got. We're gonna see if they listen.
I'm my keys. You already kind of said mine. Run the ball to those 11 receivers that Matt Ryan connected with. Do that same thing again, as well as protect our quarterback. He got sacked at least about 3 times. He was put under pressure, and it's just like it was just downhill from that point on. So at the same time, do not hire and interview Raheem Morris and put that momentum like he's going to be the head coach. Why are we doing that? Why are we doing it? Wait till the offseason. Now they're like, oh, well, maybe that's going to be our head coach. Come on now, y'all. Do better. Because that man threw us under the bus. He even said that he went away from something and admitted to it. So why are we even thinking about putting him in as an candidacy right about now anyway, while the season is still going on? Come on, y'all.
Hey, let's just go to that. Let that be the next topic. I think we can get in that right now.
I want to say one thing too. One thing about this game that we not really thinking about is everybody say they want Eric Bieniemy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see who's gonna call plays this week. If I see Andy Reid with the play call sheet doing like this, but Bieniemy ain't calling no damn plays.
Right.
Kstylz, they could let Pat Mahomes call his own plays, and he still probably rip us to shreds.
I didn't even know y'all was going into that question. I saw that today. It was like, Lord have mercy. Does he deserve an interview? He deserves one, but I don't think he should get it. I mean, of course he has a chance, but let's be realistic here, people.
Why exactly don't you think he should get it? Because I know for one reason and one reason alone, but I want to know what your thoughts are, like why doesn't he deserve it?
If you're going to continue to go with the plays, basically you're the head coach, but you're still going back to what we've always do. It's like you're not proving any type of point. You're not. Of course you have accountability for, the players. It seemed like they get it a little bit more, but at the same time, you are throwing your team under the bus for one thing, quite a few times. You've admitted to your mistakes, definitely. And you're going away from what works. And it's pretty much the same thing that the Falcons do all the time. Why would we hire somebody that's going to continue the same Dan Quinn era over and over and over and over again? I feel like it just needs to be shut all the way down. No offense to the defensive coach as well, but everybody needs just start over. I don't want no kind of remnants of anything that belongs to Dan Quinn, Dirk Cutter, Arthur Blank. Just need to go ahead and just remove everybody out of this system. Pretty much, we need a whole new culture change. That's how I feel.
That's a great point. Kstylz, what you got, man?
Kstylz, you want me to go?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna go in.
Go ahead, because I'm trying to contemplate this thing without getting this show shut off the air. So go ahead.
yeah. I'm about to go in. Personally, I don't think that Raheem Morris deserves a shot at being interviewed. He eliminated himself. He eliminated himself. Like at this point, you admitting, I don't mind him admitting that he was wrong and he went away from what works, because anybody that knows football, we saw that you went away from blitz and we saw you went away from being aggressive. So you're telling us what we already saw. I don't care about him saying that. What I care about is him showing fear, being timid. You cannot do that. One thing I love about Rex Ryan, and Mike talks about Rex Ryan a lot, when he went and got that New York Jets job, he said, I'm not coming here to kiss the Patriots' rings. I'm coming to beat them. I'm coming to compete against them. I'm coming to destroy them. I'm coming to rip them to shreds. And that's the type of coach that you need. You want a coach that's going to compete. Forget Tom Brady. Forget that he has 6 rings. He's in Tampa. He's not with New England anymore. And even if he was, so what? Your team feeds off of what you say in the media. So if they hear you're afraid, if they hear that you don't even trust and believe in yourself, then how are these guys gonna believe in you? That's like I've always been taught that If I don't believe in myself, how can y'all on this panel believe in me? If I didn't believe in my own talent, to start my own channel. If you don't believe in yourself, nobody else gonna believe in you. So those 53 men in that locker room, they don't believe in Raheem Morris. That's the reason why Julio Jones was shooing him away and talking to Ridley and talking to the other players because they see that he's timid. You see him on the sideline. He looks just like Dan Quinn before he lost his job. He's not talking to none of the players. He don't look fired up. He's not high-fiving nobody when they make a big tackle. He's not doing anything. He's just sitting over there with his arms folded, looking like a lame duck coach. Like he's not even a coach. He's just sitting over there still like he's a coordinator or he's a positions coach. Like, get in these guys' face. Get fired up. Like, these guys feed off of you. And when they see the coach is scared and they see the coach don't believe, then why should the players believe? Like, if you're the leader, you have to be the one to set the tone. When he came in to me that first game against Minnesota, his first interview, I liked it. He said, I went to my running hit players. I went and got Debo, Foye, Lil Khan. He kind of got those guys fired up. He went to his leaders, Keanu Neal. He basically held his leaders accountable. But now it's time for him to hold himself accountable. And you can't, these players are looking to you. And when they see that you're timid, you're afraid of Tom Brady, and they see that you don't believe in your own schemes and stuff like that, like him going away from that blitz, going back to cover 3, that's basically telling your players that you don't believe in yourself. If you're going to blitz and you're going to believe that my scheme works and that we're going to play aggressive, we're going to go hit Tom Brady in the mouth, and whoever comes in here, we're going to hit them in the mouth. You have to create your own identity. I've been saying it for the longest time. And one thing about Rex Ryan, one thing I love about Rex Ryan is he has an identity. When you come in there, we're going to be a tough team on defense. We're going to hit you in the mouth. We're going to run the football. He has an identity. To me, this Falcons team has no identity. When Dan Quinn was here, Raheem Morris was here, we don't know what we are on defense. To be honest, we go away from everything that works. We show that we're going to be aggressive one half or one quarter, and then in the next half, we're back to soft zone coverage, cover 3, and that's the problem with this team. They don't believe in themselves. They don't believe in their own scheme. If his scheme is the blitz and that's what he believes in, don't go away from that. If you look at the guys that are successful on the defensive side, the Jim Schwartz on the Eagles, he's an aggressive coach. The Todd Bowles, he's an aggressive coach. Even Dennis Allen. I did a video today on Dennis Allen. He's another guy. The Saints. You know, when you play the Saints, they're going to blitz. That's what they do. They're aggressive front 7. And they have an identity. That's the problem with this Falcons team. We don't have an identity. Raheem Morris doesn't have an identity. So in that instance, to me, he doesn't deserve a chance at being a head coach. Because how can you go into the office of Rich McKay, Arthur Blank, and you got to basically go in there and prove to them that you're going to make this team a winner. And to me, you can't prove that with your track record. They're watching these games when you're going away from what worked. So why should they believe next year you're going to be able to turn it around? Because that's the same thing that Dan Quinn did last year. He came back at the end of the year, and they started to win games. They started to switch things up. But then what happened in the beginning of this season? He reverted right back to cover 3 soft zone. So to me, Raheem Morris is just Dan Quinn Jr. And at this point, he don't deserve a shot because we're going to see the same exact thing next year. And I know that's my long version, my long rant. I'm sorry, y'all, but pretty much that's my reaon why I don't
preach, Jew. Preach, Jew. You had 1 week off. You had 1 week off.
Connection plates.
Put a little in the pocket.
Man, that boy preaching, man.
All right.
Preach. Kstylz, what you got, baby?
All right. So this is how I'm gonna go at it. Mike, you pretty much hit it nail on the head. You said you scared of a motherfucker on the other side of the damn field. Remember, this is the same guy that said in week 1 that they game plan for Chris Carson and not Russell Wilson.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
I gotta pull that J-Rock. Oh my God! Oh my God! Are you kidding? I remember that. Jesus! Oh man! Oh my God! Oh my God.
Like I said, it's gonna basically go with both of y'all saying. Like I said, what is the identity? What nuts do you have?
We have none. We're pussies.
So they just castrated monkeys now. That was right.
Castrated.
They just castrated right now. But
Mike
yeah,
them up off like Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying?
I about to say I tell Arthur Blank, but you bet, like I said, at the rate that was going this year, Arthur Blank might well interview for the damn coaching job his damn self. Because, dude, I don't care. Like I said, I don't care if the team is bad. I don't care if the team ain't playing well. Once you say you are afraid of the other team's quarterback, I don't give a damn if this is a Hall of Famer or not. Once you say you scared of a team's quarterback, you lost it for me right there. I don't give a damn what else you do. Like Raheem Morris is a nice guy. He's a substitute teacher. He brings cupcakes to the pizza party and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, we want to see motherfucker that is not scared to take chances, not scared to come up with an identity. Like you said, the first half of this last game has been basically the build up from week one. You have a game plan that works from week one. Well, first half. You go to the second half, it looks like a whole entirely different team. Your dad said the coaches are
Hey, Jelly still know that, man. Jelly, you got that right. Ain't the good kind either. It was nasty.
That shit got some licorice jelly in that motherfucker. That shit got margarine in it.
What he meant to say was he a jelly back. He had no backbone. He a jelly back.
So we could basically just call him a jellyfish now, right?
That's it, man. No backbone.
Jellyfish. So we can go get SpongeBob and catch his ass and get his ass up out of Atlanta, right? But let me get to Harrison the Bunny. He had this comment from me earlier. He was talking about just pray that Tyreek Hill don't get 200 yards in the first quarter and Mahomes don't get 400 yards in the first half. I don't think it's going to happen like that. They might do that in the second half. Because remember the hashtag. Remember the people were talking about the hashtag. And I remember second halves matter. We haven't seen that yet.
I want to get to this comment that Jewel Bell, I put it up earlier, but he's saying that, but we scared to bring in another quarterback. We never said that we don't want a quarterback in here, but y'all want him in the first round. That's what y'all want. We ain't never said we wouldn't introduce a quarterback.
We're gonna get to that salary cap.
I know you
that's
are.
what we want to get into. We're gonna get to that later. But yeah, like oh my God, this. Let me just say this real quick. We'll go to the next topic. I think this is probably be unanimous. It may not be unanimous, but it's just he doesn't deserve anything. He lost all my respect when you said you're afraid of another man. No man should ever say out of your mouth that you made the adjustment because Tom Brady was going to beat you. How do you know that Tom Brady was going to beat you? You just stopped punching. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a boxing match. You fighting the guy, and you just stop punching because you think the guy's gonna knock you out. You don't even know if the guy got power. You don't even know if he's got the fight left. But you gave up. You stopped punching him. You know what I'm saying? You just gave up because of what he used to be. It's like that mystique what Muhammad Ali once was, what Mike Tyson once was. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. I've never heard another coach say, even Mike Smith. Mike Smith, he was not the same coach he was in his later years with the Atlanta Falcons, but I never heard him say in any press conference that he was afraid of another fucking player. Are you fucking kidding me? I come out of your my bad. I said I was gonna watch like.
No. Let it all out. We woo side. You have to release your inner feeling.
He literally stated that he was worried about Tom Brady. Tom Brady is going. He said Tom Brady is going to make the necessary adjustments, and he just stopped. And when we tried to go back to it, it was too late. That came out of his mouth. That's what you want as your coach? I don't give a damn if it is Black Lives Matter. I don't give a damn about that. I'm trying to win games. Okay, I want to win games. So with that, we're going to go to this one. I think this goes into exactly well, since we're already emotional,
you
no, we all emotional. We all emotional when it comes down to that to that one guy. But can the Atlanta Falcons upset the Chiefs?
I want to take this one first.
Go ahead.
And like I said, I know a lot of people will agree with me on this, and I've seen a couple people say it in the chat already. But wouldn't this be the Atlanta Falcon way that they would beat the Chiefs this week?
Yeah. It would be.
raise your hand if you think they're gonna beat the Chiefs. Just raise your hand. I want everybody to raise their hand. Everybody in the chat, do y'all think we're gonna beat the Chiefs?
It's gonna be a whole bunch of hell no's that got.
I mean, I'm not gonna. I'm
not confident. I'm sorry.
not confident at all.
I'm not confident at all.
I'm not saying. I ain't say that. I ain't say I was confident. I ain't never say that. I said I would not be surprised if the Falcons come out with. Well, not because, like I said, we have a Hall of Fame quarterback, and Julio Jones wants to come back. He's already taking shots and everything to get back in his game. So, like, this offense can put up 30 points. Can the defense stop anyone? We know that Matt Ryan can put up points. He did. He put up 30. He put up dang near 30 without Julio Jones and just Calvin Ridley. So it's not whether or not the offense can score. We know that they can score, but can they stop that red machine? I sincerely doubt that. But like I said, I don't think that they don't have a shot. They definitely have a shot, especially when you got Matt Ryan, man. Matt, despite what anybody says, man, even right now, Matt Ryan is still one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever grace football, the NFL, period. And he's still like you see with Tom Brady. Tom Brady's still a very good quarterback, even at his age. Drew Brees, even though he looked like crap, he still can, he still got a couple of plays in him. He did look like crap the other day. All right. I just want to throw that out there. Drew Brees looked like crap. He looked like you should have stayed his ass on the injury list, but that's a whole nother story. But I think they got a shot, man.
Well, you done, Kstylz?
No. But I was actually going to get to it was one of these comments that I actually saw earlier. I kind of lost it because I was looking at something. But yeah, Kansas. If you look at Kansas City's offense, man, it's a gimmick offense. They run a lot of jet sweeps, a lot of crossing routes. It just looked like a college team out there. But the thing about it is what we say about Andy Reid, he knows how to put players in position to make plays. And like I said, this is going to be the tale. Once again, it's going to be the tale of two different cultures. You got the culture that, okay, they know how to put their players in position to win versus our culture, which is
Bobby Boucher's team.
Yeah, the same team that ain't won a game since 19. Yeah. So, like I said, the defense is going to play hard, but I don't know. I think it's just too much firepower for them. I say the only way that the Falcons will be able to beat the Chiefs is they're going to have to get some strip sack fumbles off of Patrick Mahomes because the way that he holds the ball, you just got to hit him in the wrist. That ball is coming out.
Hit him in the mouth.
It's coming out. Cause he hold that ball at the very top of the football, so that ball coming out easy. Mm-hmm. But it's all going to be dependent on are you going to put the players in position to make those plays? Because if we sitting back here and we running this cover 3, cover 4, cover 6 soft shell ass defense, they finna dink and dunk to death.
They gonna put 100 on that team, man.
Right. Has the NFL team put 100 points on anybody before? I don't think so. Cause look, the way that you said, boy, it sound like Tyreek Hill gonna get 1,000 yards this game. The way that shit. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna say on that. So it's definitely pop. Like I say, it will be the Falcon way that the Falcons will beat the Chiefs. Yeah, I doubt it, but I wouldn't be surprised if it happens.
Yeah, man, I agree with the panel. Like, we can win this game because I said it. We can beat any team and we can lose to any team. But y'all was saying I was preaching, but I'm really about to preach now. It's basically fear versus faith. We're a team full of fear. Our coaches, our players don't believe in these coaches. They don't put them in positions to succeed. And Kansas City is a team of faith. They believe they're the champions. If you remember last year when they were down in the AFC Championship game, I think they were down like 28-0, 21-0 to the Houston Texans, and they came all the way back. But if you go and watch, like when they show the sideline, Pat Mahomes was saying, let's just make one play. If we just score one touchdown, we can get momentum back in our favor. And they were able to turn the tide in that game, and they start making plays. I mean, the Texans pretty much had them dead to rights. Just like the Falcons, pretty much we've had every team this year dead to rights. The thing about it is our team doesn't believe in the coaching staff. They don't believe in themselves at this point. So no matter how big the lead is, and that's why I keep telling all of the fans, like they keep saying the Falcons have blew this, this big of a lead, a 17-point lead, a 20-point lead. That doesn't mean anything if you don't have any belief in what you're doing. We don't believe in what we're doing. The players don't believe in these coaches. We don't believe in ourselves. So at this point, no lead is safe. I don't care how big our lead is. It's not safe because Pat Mahomes and that team, even if we get up 21-0 on them, they're still going to believe that they're going to win the game. And our team, in the back of their minds, they're still going to believe it's some way we're going to screw this up. The head coaches and the coaching staff are thinking it's some way that we're going to screw this up. I don't know how we're going to do it, whether we're going to go away from what's working, but we've done it 8 times this year. So that pretty much shows you that it's our mindset. At this point, it's a mental thing. It's not even physical at this point. It's not even like the talent on the field. It has nothing to do with that. It's all mental. So what Mike was basically just saying when he was going off, basically what he's saying is when you say you're scared of another man, at that point, the other team has already won. Tom Brady already had us dead to rights when you come out saying we was afraid. Once you say that, it's no going back. And at that point, the other team, Tom Brady can smell fear a mile away. A shark can smell blood in the water a mile away. And that's pretty much how it was. When they scored that first touchdown in the second half, Tom Brady smelled blood. And the whole team of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers smelled blood. So that's pretty much what the whole NFL is. I don't care what team we're playing. Kstylz know what my favorite line is. It's 2-3 plays in the game that can either win you the game or lose you the game. And it happens it's happened every single game this year with our Atlanta Falcons. If you go back to this last game, when we could have scored that touchdown with Calvin Ridley in the back of the end zone, and the safety blocked the pass when Calvin Ridley went on the flag route in the back of the end zone, we scored that touchdown, that lead is probably insurmountable. They don't come back and win. But it seems like every single game this season, we're just afraid. We're a team full of fear. So when you're afraid, if you listen to every time the media sessions are done after the game, all of the media keep asking the team. So when they started coming back, what do you think? Are you thinking, here we go again? And you hear a lot of the players saying, nah, we weren't thinking that. You start to think that when you've done it 8 times or 7 times in a row, and it's happened over and over and over again. It's like deja vu. You have that bad, like it's like a nightmare that won't end. I don't care what they say. They can say whatever they want to say. But if I'm one of those players in that locker room and they say, when that lead starts dwindling away, what did you think? I'm thinking, here we go again. Some way we finna screw this up. Point blank in the period. And you guys know I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just being factual. Like, that's what I would be thinking. Is like, some way these coaches going to screw up the clock. They're going to call a timeout when they shouldn't. They're going to challenge a play they shouldn't. Like, some way we're going to mess this up. Somehow, some way.
And that's always there's only two players that would.
Go ahead. You can finish.
Go ahead.
No, it's not related to it, but I saw a comment earlier about Big Low not, they didn't see Big Low since this previous episode of Heavy Hitters, but he was on the post game, and you guys don't miss him on tomorrow night. ATL in Sports Zone still goes on, so he's still around. He's definitely still around, but hey, we can agree to disagree. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do it in Atlanta Falcons Nation. So, and nobody ever go.
Hold on. Yeah, hold on. Don't. That's what we not doing here. It ain't about that. We don't even like pay more attention. That's not what we do here. All right. Everybody and anybody can have a difference of opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
He was right. I was right. It's really just that simple. He was right. It was Matt Ryan's fault. I was right that it wasn't Matt Ryan's fault. Okay. No one player takes take full responsibility for a loss. This is a team game. So you can have, two people disagree on who exactly fault it was most. That's simply what it was. So we don't do that here. We don't even don't try to play us against each other. That shit ain't happening here. So hell no. He's still my brother just because we have a disagreement. That's what the fuck we do. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do here. So
at the same time, I want to quote Reggie Kelly. If anybody's seen that interview we were just in, me and Matt Mike, he basically was saying that the players, they're accustomed to not really, you're not going to really get your true answer from those players, to be honest. They're going to stick up for their coach. They're going to stick up for their team. They're going to stick up for each other, especially in that brotherhood. You're not going to hear what you want to hear. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta vent and bring our opinions out because we got to speak for them because they're not going to do it for us. And that's just what it is.
Mm-hmm. And that's why we bring on the NFL players we bring on these NFL players to give you guys an inside track on what exactly what goes on. So you guys can know the absolute truth. Okay, not these guys like Adam Schefter and all these other guys that work for the Falcoholic who say they got inside. No, don't listen to those guys. Listen to the players. You go back and watch the Chuck Smith interview. He said this. He said that. What I think the interview was maybe a year ago. Not even a year ago. But not even a whole year ago. He said this that Dan Quinn that this coaching staff was doomed. He said this. Chuck Smith said it was doomed because he's out there. These guys, he just wants a bunch of yes men around. This was Chuck Smith said this. Mm-hmm. So we have these guys on the show so you can get the absolute truth for them. Okay, so that's what we do here, man. This is not all about our opinion, who right. We bring on these football players so you guys can get the truth, and that's what it's all about, the facts and the truth of it. That's why we call the heavy hitters. We bring nothing but the hard hitting facts.
And it's not because Kstylz like to eat, so we don't feel that. So
I want to talk about right now. So shit.
Yeah, I'm getting bubble around here. I remember Big Bubba Rogers from CW. That's me.
Boy.
But yeah, that definitely brings out a point too, because I know I actually kind of heard a point that I still hear now and all this stuff about, well, Mike Vick was the better quarterback than Matt Ryan and all this. Y'all still hear this thing to this day. I think we talked about it earlier today too. I have an interesting website that I want to show y'all. Would you mind if I show?
Hold on.
Go ahead. Okay.
Hold on. So, let me get that banner. Ready for you.
Okay. So this website is called NFL Comparisons, right? Mm-hmm. I think I used this website before. So we're going to use Matt Ryan and Michael Vick from the time from Matt Ryan's first 5 years to Michael Vick's only 5 years that he started. Now, If we look down, okay, Super Bowl wins. Okay, we see 0, so you can't say who's better. Ryan got 1 appearance. Okay. Okay, playoff appearances. Matt Ryan has 6. Michael has 4. Y'all see that right there? All right, let's get down to, let's see. Okay, let's look at games started, wins as a start. Let's look at the wins as a starter. Y'all see that? Let me highlight that. This just Matt Ryan's first 5 years in the league compared to Michael Vick's first 5 years as a starter. Okay.
Look at the losses.
Look at the losses. Boom. Win percentage. Completion. Hold on. Completion.
Oh, there's about to be a massacre right there.
Passing to. Okay, look at the completion percent. This is what I really want to focus on right here. Because we can say Michael Vick didn't have receivers, but if you throw in that 54%, I don't give a damn what receivers you had. If you only hit 1 or 2 passes per day, you ain't hitting on shit. I like Michael Vick. Like I said, the first thing they probably gonna say is, "We'll bring up the rushing numbers." Hey, okay, yeah, he's the rushing, but we're talking about just pure quarterback right here. Passing yards. Look, touchdown percentage. Like I said, Matt Ryan threw more interceptions, but you look at a 127 to 60 interception ratio to a 69-49 interception ratio. That's not looking good. And then here's the other one that they want to see too. Playoff games. Matt Ryan 5, Michael Vick 4. Completion percentage is not looking good. 3-3. Yeah, so that right there. We love Michael Vick. We love all that stuff like that, but you can't really say that he's better than Matt Ryan. Of course, Michael Vick has the running yardage. Everybody loves the running quarterback. This is true. We all love it. We like to see it run. But at the end of the day, you still got to throw the ball. And 54% is not going to get done. Even back then when it was just a running game. I thought I'd just throw that out there.
Man,
right I know. I'll probably get a lot of hate for that.
Oh, yeah. They going to come for your head now. How dare you say? God damn it.
See, the first one he said, y'all tripping hating on Vick.
Nobody hating. Who's hating?
We can't hate on Vick. Like I said, we like Michael Vick. But the thing about it is, the only reason why you say we hate on Michael Vick is because Matt Ryan is not a running quarterback. Like I said, this is one of those guys that will not tell you that he hates Matt Ryan's guts, but he will hold on just long enough to just in case if they do win, he'll say that's his quarterback. Am I right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I know a lot of people like that, so I know how that mentality goes.
I mean, how can you not love Michael Vick? Have you just watching him play? It's just like that's the narrative that we dislike Michael Vick is just an ignorant narrative. Like just because someone tells the truth about him doesn't necessarily mean we hate him. We love Michael Vick. He's a Falcon. He's a part of us. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a part of us. So just because someone tells the truth about someone, he wasn't a very good quarterback. You know, pre-Michael Vick, pre-jail, Michael Vick wasn't a very good quarterback. After he got out of prison, he was amazing. Andy Reid was an amazing coach. He turned him into a real quarterback. So it wasn't that Michael Vick didn't have the skill set. It wasn't that he wasn't a good quarterback. He just didn't apply himself. It really is that simple. He is his own worst enemy. He was his own worst enemy as a person and a football player. He took things for granted. He thought he was just get by on his skills, and that ultimately, cost him. It cost him his career. It cost him the Hall of Fame. Michael Vick could have been the greatest quarterback to ever lace it up, but he was lazy. He did that to himself. That was never another in the history of the game like Michael Vick. This dude can run like this dude can run like a goddamn gazelle and then throw that bitch like damn. I've never seen a guy. If you want to talk about arm strength, everybody talk about Aaron Rodgers, but that damn Michael Vick, I seen him flick the damn ball and that motherfucker go 60 yards. I'm like, he's just,
I thought he was a superhero, bro. I want to get into this comment right here. He said Vic only had Algie Crump. We remember him. Oh yeah, we remember him too. But you have
is that the same person saying that we torturing his name or something like that?
I don't know. But like I said, he still had Roddy White, because remember, Roddy White had his first 1,000-yard season with Chris Redman, Joey Harrington, and Byron Leftwich throwing him the ball. So, like I said, I'm gonna use a comparison. This is a comparison everybody like to use. Tom Brady didn't have no known receivers. He had bums.
Zero. He had
bums. So, like I say, I don't give a damn if you have no receiver. Like I said, if you cannot hit, because the league average is 60% of your passes. If you can't hit 60% of your passes, I don't give a damn if you got Jerry Rice and Randy Moss on your side. If you can't hit them passes, like I said, they not gonna get the yardage. So
absolutely.
So
you want to hit these questions? You guys got some questions that we can answer?
Well, like I said, yeah, Quentin Willis said Vic only saw Crumpley. Yeah, Vic was a one read and run guy. You have to remember that too. His first read wasn't there, he was running.
Hit on the point that I was about to hit on, Kstylz. That's the point I was about to hit on. Vic he didn't know how to read defenses. That was the biggest difference between a Matt Ryan, a guy that came in that is super cerebral, and then a quarterback that's using his athletic ability. Because Vic, when he came in, they also gotta remember that the league wasn't the same back then. Like now, you have these big guys running 4.4s, and the guys are more athletic than they were when Vic was playing. Now guys would be just as fast as Michael Vick playing the defensive end. You got guys like Montez Sweat and these guys that are playing defensive end that are athletes. Like you see how fast Deion Jones or Foye Oluokun, these guys are just as fast as Michael Vick, can beat him at a foot race. So to be honest, if Vic was playing today, he would struggle to dominate with just his athletic ability as he was. Like look at a guy like Lamar Jackson. We seen him in the playoffs. What did the Chargers do to him when he tried to just use his athletic ability and run all around the field? They just put DBs on the field, put athletes on the field, and they locked them down. Yeah, so that's the thing with Mike Vick. It was just like you said, he was a one-read quarterback. He look at his first read, if it's not there, I'm going to use my athletic ability and just run for the first down or outrun people. And in today's game, you have to be able to do more than it. And that's what eventually happened when he went to Philadelphia. He became a student of the game and started to learn the playbook, you know what I'm saying, and learn how to hit those passes, learn how to hit on more than 50% of his passes, because it's the same thing with Lamar Jackson. If he don't learn how to actually throw the ball from the pocket or throw the ball with more accuracy, athleticism really doesn't matter, because it's a lot of guys that are athletic in the league today. Mm-hmm. And it was the same way back then. Like the guys just continue to get more and more athletic, and that's the reason why Michael Vick began to start having those injuries, because guys were able to catch him. As RG3 and them guys that like to run the ball, he got caught by Haloti Ngata. I tell people that's a defensive tackle that caught him. So that just goes to show you these guys are athletes. So with Michael Vick and the Matt Ryan comparison, it's almost like comparing apples to oranges. But I always tell people, when you compare Matt Ryan, you got to think about somebody like a Peyton Manning. Do anybody think that Peyton Manning and Michael Vick, is there any comparison of who was the better quarterback? No. Like, yeah, Michael Vick was much more exciting to watch and faster and stuff like that, and could make the ESPN play top 10 plays and stuff like that. But Peyton Manning was way better as just a quarterback. playing the position. You know what I'm saying? So it's not about who's the better athlete. There's a lot of guys that are great athletes, but they don't understand the game cerebrally, and they are not able to make some of the plays that you need to be able to make to win Super Bowls and win MVPs. You know what I'm saying? It's levels to this. You know what I'm saying? It's different tiers. And that's why I said with Matt Ryan, he doesn't get the credit that he deserves. Because if you look at the numbers that he's putting up all of the best numbers. He's beaten out Drew Brees. He just passed Peyton Manning for the first 13 seasons in the league. He's broken every record as far as passing. So that just goes to show right there, based off that alone, if he never made the Super Bowl, if he never won an MVP, just with his passing yards alone, that makes him a Hall of Famer. Just with those stats, period. There's no comparison.
And Drew, you kind of hit the nail on the head. Like I said, once you get to the NFL, like I said, it's not about speed no more. It's about can you hit them angles. Because the slowest defensive lineman, if he knows them angles, he can catch the fastest player on the field.
He can get the fastest guy, right?
You just saw it last week. Grady Jarrett rushed up the field and came back and damn near got a fumble.
Exactly.
Example, yeah.
Like I said, once you get to the NFL as a quarterback, if you can have the mobility that everybody is excited for, but if you can't read defenses and if you are not consistent with your completions, you're not going to last long in this league. Like I said, Lamar Jackson right now, like I said, he's getting completions, but like I said, that's coming far few in between because he struggles in between games. Like I said, they run the ball and they got great defense. That's another aspect we ain't talking about is defense. Like I said, remember the 2000 Ravens defense, that offense only averaged damn near 8 points a game.
8 points a game, yeah. And the defense got the risk.
Fucking 10 points a game. So, like I said, me throwing those comparisons up there, like I said, I didn't want to throw that little tidbit up here. But at the end of the day, you have to have a complete team to win. Yes, Michael Vick beat Green Bay up in Lambeau, but he got smashed by the Philadelphia Eagles three playoff appearances in a row. Remember, Matt Ryan, that's 2016, he beat Aaron Rodgers and Russell Wilson in the same playoffs.
Oh, the Legion of Boom.
The two quarterbacks, everybody said that is far above him, they beat those two. So, like I said, we not here to bash Michael Vick, say Michael Vick was trash. But the thing is, we just say that Michael Vick could have had more worked on. Now, if he would have had Dan Reeves for like another few years, then we would have seen a whole lot better Michael Vick. The problem was, and this is why I come down to Arthur Blank too, that he saw how much money Michael Vick was making running the ball. He was getting a coach that said, Mike, just do what the fuck you want to do.
Right.
So it wasn't so much. So like I said, we can bash Matt Ryan because he's not, because really people bash Matt Ryan because he's pretty much like a 9-to-5 guy. See, they want the drug dealers that make $10,000, $15,000 a week instead of 9-to-5. So that's really what it comes down to. They want to be entertained, but you have a quarterback here that's not really rah-rah. He doesn't have the commercials. He doesn't have the big name recognition, but he go out there and do whatever he can. Yes, he has bad games. Like I said, you can't name me another quarterback that never had a bad game. I dare y'all to name me a quarterback that never had a bad game. Because if y'all hate Matt Ryan this much, oh God, I'm glad y'all not Buffalo Bills fans. Because boy, y'all done hated Jim Kelly because they went to 4 straight Super Bowls and got smoked in all 4 of them.
Choked.
And newsflash, he's a Hall of Famer, people.
And damn. Right. That's what I'm talking about, Jude. That's exactly what we said. Hall of Famers do for bad, like that do for bad games.
But
I don't know if they need to be perfect. Like I don't know where that is. Like even look at LeBron James. Like LeBron James is what 7 in the
something like
like 4 and 6 in the finals. That doesn't take away his greatness. And I'm not a LeBron James fan. but I understand what he's still a legend. So just because a guy have a bad game doesn't necessarily mean, that he quote unquote sucks and this and that. Like there's a lot of quarterbacks that's in the Hall of Fame right now who don't have rings, and these guys, like even Dan Marino. Dan Marino is probably one. I think he's the most. When you talk about arm talent, this dude could do some amazing things with the football.
Considered the greatest quarterback that ever lived.
This dude was an absolute. You think Brett Favre was something? Just go watch how Dan Marino just. You talking about arm talent? He could flick the ball. He could just do some crazy stuff, and he couldn't move worth a crap. He couldn't move worth a crap. But he's such a great and talented. He studied the game, and quite frankly, he just revolutionized the game.
Mm-hmm.
He changed the game. Dan Marino changed the game to what we're seeing right now. They're making it a passing league. Dan Marino is the reason why the NFL changed. He made people enjoy football just on his talent alone. So, like I said, man, it just comes down to, it comes down to will and working hard. If you don't work hard, it's nobody's fault but you. It's nobody's fault but two of us.
Also got one thing. I don't mean to interrupt you, but like I said, that kind of mindset right there is kind of the like with people that bashing on the players for not playing well. That's the mentality that makes players not want to play in Atlanta because they don't want to have to deal with that.
Yeah.
So, like I said, if y'all wonder why you don't really get a lot of big name free agents down here in Atlanta sports teams, it's because of fans like y'all. Because like if one person has a bad game, y'all already automatically want to trade them after one bad game. So you got to think about it. These players when they come to these teams in free agency, as far as what they expect out of the team and the fan base and stuff like that. Now, if they hear in the media that you got a fan base that's ready to trade you after every bad game you got, they don't want to deal with that. So now you might miss out on this excellent ass free agent, but they don't want to play here because you got the fickle fan base down here. Yeah, so like I said, it's a catch-22. Like I said, you can bash the players you want, but if you don't get the players you want down here, it's not just because they don't want to play down there, it's because they don't want to be dealing with y'all. We ain't talking about everybody that's in the chat, but we just talking about the average Atlanta fan.
Yeah. Because these people, when they come to our city, man, you got to realize they have family, uncles, aunts, baby, kids, that are watching, and they see this stuff on Twitter. You guys going at, atting these guys and saying this and saying that. Like these guys have feelings too. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say here at Atlanta Falcons Nation, man, that's what we're trying to do. Something different. Have a haven for these players because believe it or not, like I said, if you guys have ever seen, just the Jamal Anderson interview when he was just saying like he was really hurt because of the Falcons, how like they just forgot about him. Like he's one of the greatest players in this franchise history, and like they just threw him away like he was like trash. They don't acknowledge him, and like I said, this dude gave us our first Super Bowl. Let's just be real. Jamal Anderson gave us we rode his coattails, and we act like he don't even fucking exist. Falcons fan don't even act like he fucking exists. Falcons organization act like he don't exist. And he gave us our first Super Bowl. So these players, man, like I said, it's all about respect, man. It's all about respect. We need to have these show these guys love that they do.
Yeah.
So
so down south.
Yeah, go ahead.
He said, "Do you think Matt had full control of the offense to check out of plays that are called from dirt?"
Y'all want me to answer that?
Yeah, go ahead, dude.
Go ahead, dude. I know you chopping.
I don't think he has control at all. And we talked about this before. Like when they send out a certain personnel package with certain players for certain plays, you can only check out a certain plays to certain plays. So sometimes they'll go with the check with me, or we go to the line, we got 2 plays called, and you'll see Matt Ryan check to a running play or check to a passing play, but you can't. It's not like Madden where you can just check to a Hail Mary, you can check to whatever you feel like a slant. You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Because if you got your fullback on the field, if you're in an I formation with 2 wide receivers, you only can do so many plays out of that particular set. You've only practiced certain plays during that during that week of practice, because what we fail to realize as fans, when they have that week of preparation, it's certain plays that they have that they've went over at practice, in that first 15 plays scripted of this is what we're looking to do, or this is our game plan for this particular game. So it's not like a variety where you got 50 different plays you can go to. You know what I'm saying? It's not as simple as that. So I don't feel like Matt Ryan has total autonomy. I feel like they need to give it to him, because if you let Matt Ryan go up tempo, we've been saying it all season, that's where Matt Ryan excels. Let him go up tempo, let him run things at the line. Don't allow the other team to sub players in and out. They can't get into those exotic coverages and those exotic blitzes, because you have to bring in certain personnel to do that. So if you let Matt Ryan just come up to the line, call a play, a quick pass, come back up to the line, the defense is scrambling at that point. They're on their heels. They can't rush the passer like they want to. You got those big boys up front grabbing their hips and huffing and puffing. And if you let Matt Ryan get those guys on their heels, we know what Matt Ryan can do. That's the reason we call him Matty Ice. That's what he does best, is running the 2-minute drill. But for whatever reason this year, we just decided not to let him go up tempo, let him get in the rhythm, and let him do his thing for whatever reason. So I put that all on Dirk Cutter. Like, Dirk Cutter is just like a control freak. He's controlling everything that we do. And that's the reason why Matt Ryan has had some games where he struggled, because it's no creativity. And at certain plays he only can call. Like, we've seen it. Keith Smith running curl routes, just dumb stuff. We've seen guys on 3rd down and on 4th down, we're going for it. Nobody is even past the sticks. How much sense does that make? We're running slants and all these routes where guys are short of the sticks. We've seen it on Sunday with Calvin Ridley on the last play of the game. Calvin Ridley is short of the sticks when he caught the ball, and then he turned around and tried to pirouette, try to go get the first down. And you seen Matt Ryan screaming like, "Come on, come on!" Like, basically, he's mad. He's not mad at Calvin Ridley. He's mad at the coaching staff. Like, why would you even call this play in this situation? Like, if it's 4th down and the game is on the line, you got to have multiple guys past the sticks. You can't have guys short of the sticks and expecting them to run out the catch when it's 4th and 10 or 4th and 6, and you got these guys running 4-yard patterns. That don't make sense. So I don't think Matt Ryan has the autonomy that he deserves. Personally, if I was, Arthur Blank, Rich McKay, I've told you guys, I would let Greg Knapp or somebody else call the plays. We've been saying it. Strip these guys of their play caller. Strip everybody of what they're doing, because it's not successful. We're saying the same. Like, when you do something 8 times, to me, that sounds like insanity. We've lost 8 games this year when we had the lead. We've blown 8 leads. And that's not counting the other seasons where we've blown leads. That's just this season. That's half your games right there. It's only 16 games in a schedule in a year. We've blown 8 leads this year. That just shows you we're doing exactly what insanity is. We're doing the same exact thing over and over again. Every single game, we're going away from whatever works. If we're throwing the ball well, when it's time to throw the ball, we're running the ball. When we need to run the clock out, we're scoring touchdowns. Like, we're doing everything opposite. So like you guys already said, like I think we said on the post-game show, we don't have nothing that match. We don't have no peanut butter. We got peanut butter. We don't have no jelly. We got cereal. We ain't got no milk. Like, we got a PlayStation with no controls. Like, we don't have nothing that match over here.
Exactly. But I want to get in this comment right here, because I know Stone Decatur says we call him Stat Ryan. Only reason why I disagree with that is because even when the team is down, so you said, so if the Falcons are down by 15 or 20, you want them to just hand the ball off. Like I said, the quarterback main thing is to throw the ball. Now, I understand if you say Stat Ryan as far as, okay, he's throwing the ball and they up by 20. And we've seen this quite a few times that Dirk Cutter like to call these passing plays when we up by fucking 15 and stuff. But like I said, if you want if you want a team that's down by 15, 20 points to run the ball 40 times when they down by 20 points, then the quarterback is not doing his job.
I'm just shut the fuck up. If I hear another motherfucker say a quarterback is just as, what the hell do you want? He's a damn quarterback. He's supposed to throw the damn ball. You want him to hand the, like you said, you want him to hand the ball off? That's what football players are supposed to do. Get stats. Defensive linemen are supposed to get stats.
Man, hey, Drew, you can't talking trash, man.
You're supposed to stop. What the hell are you talking about? That's what you're supposed to do. Get stats, you dumbass. What the hell are y'all talking about?
Hey, Drew, your dad talking trash.
I'm just about to go damn crazy when people say stats. Like, stats is supposed to be a bad thing. Like, Michael Jordan's supposed to try to get 84 points. You know what I'm saying? He's supposed to get 100 points if he can. What the hell are you talking about? You guys are just, this is literally the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. That a sports players are not supposed to score. Like, what? What the hell is that?
So my question is, with the Chicago Bulls, and they were down by 15 points, and you needed Michael Jordan to score some points. You want him to play point guard and pass it to Bill Cartwright?
No, these motherfuckers want him to dribble in a circle. They want Michael Jordan to dribble in a damn circle so he won't get no points. You dumb mother.
Hey, Drew, your dad over here talking shit, talking about I'm dating myself.
He's actually dating my twin sister, by the way, and she's beautiful.
Oh my god.
Yes, Maggie T is my sister-in-law, so y'all better keep playing.
Yeah. That's why we fight all the damn time.
Stomp her ass out one way or another.
You know what? Kstylz, it's on. Don't drink your eggnog. How about that?
Yeah, fuck that. Shit. If the Falcons goddamn poor, damn blunder like they did this week, I'll be drinking more than eggnog, but I'll be drinking gasoline for BP around this motherfucker.
Yeah, you might well drink some damn rat paws and just got them.
I think that's what I'm here doing. All right, man. We're gonna get what you said. You wanted to talk about the damn salary cap thing, right, Mike?
Hell no, let's just go. I just can't believe people just like talk about stats like they bad. Like, shut your stupid ass. I'm sorry. That literally like is the dumbest thing I've ever heard any person ever say. Stats are bad. Like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, are you supposed to hit homes? Yes, motherfucker.
He said, "Hold on, hit."
Who got another question? I know some damn.
Man, we need more questions. Because Seahorn is basically trolling us right now. He said when Vic played for the Eagles the first year, that's what he could have done in Atlanta if they got him better receivers. I disagree with that. The big difference is Andy Reid. Andy Reid knows how to work with quarterbacks.
That's it.
It don't matter what receiver. Like I said, Tom Brady won 3 Super Bowls with Deion Branch, David Givens, and Troy Brown. Them was not no motherfucking names that you would think as top receivers in the league. And especially around that time, you didn't need a number 1 receiver. You didn't need receivers like that. Like I said, Alvin Crumpler was good.
Who the hell even remember? Have we anybody been talking about Damon Amendola since? We don't even talk about that dude anymore. That's what I'm talking about. Like, quarterbacks make great receivers, legends. You know what I'm saying? Julio Jones is one of those exceptions where he's just great in his own right. You know what I'm saying? And like we said, even with Roddy White wasn't Roddy White until he got with Matt Ryan. So it's like, You got to get
one of two ways, Mike. It goes one of two ways. You either have a great quarterback or you have a great offensive coordinator that can get the guys open. Like he was talking about Andy Reid in Philly prior to Vic being there. You know, it had Donovan McNabb prior to T.O. playing for them. He was throwing the ball to guys like Todd Pinkston, Hank Baskett, Freddie Mitchell.
Oh,
you guys know who these guys are? Yeah.
Freddie Mitchell, who said he got the greatest hands in NFL history. That Freddie Mitchell.
Exactly.
Right.
We have a random question in the chat. And we haven't even been asked this, but I remember in the beginning of the season, I couldn't stand those jerseys. It took me a while to get used to it, but after seeing it on the field, it grew on me. It definitely did. Like I was the main one. Oh hell, now look at these jerseys. I didn't like them at first, but yes, they definitely grew on me, and I definitely want one.
I love them. Yeah, I love the jerseys. I love it. It was amazing.
They fire. Like that. Going back to black was everything to me. The black on black.
Yeah.
We just need the right coach that'll bring the right attitude with them jerseys. That black on black is tough.
Oh, that shit's nice. That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, okay. So the people had a question for us. So I have a question for them. Okay. So Falcons draft a quarterback in the first round, right? Because I know this is what everybody wants, the quarterback in the first round. All right. So we had a discussion earlier about as far as the way that the cap is set up and how this money is going to get allocated. Are you going to have patience with this quarterback to develop? Because he's not going to come in and be a gunslinger right away. If he does, he does. But that's like a low probability. And my thing is, would you want to pay $30 million for a backup quarterback? Because that's essentially what's going to happen. But once you draft this new quarterback, it's going to be once Matt Ryan throws one bad pass, is get this guy in. And then now you have a situation that Indianapolis had to go through when they had Peyton Manning and they wanted him to back up, and they had to cut him because they had to pay him. They didn't want to pay the $30 million for him to be a backup. He ended up going somewhere else, which was Denver, and ended up winning. He went to 2 Super Bowls and won 1. And then now you're in a situation where you stuck with this new quarterback. I'm using Andrew Luck as an example, to where they didn't win no playoff game. Like I said, he played well, but are y'all going to have the patience to deal with him learning the game? Because, like I said,
hell no.
Because what I have learned as being a Falcon fan, and as far as dealing with Falcon fans in general, is y'all don't have patience for nobody. Once one person has one bad game, he's automatically public enemy number 1. And this goes with all sports here in Atlanta. We just gonna keep it real. That's why they say the Atlanta fan base is the worst fan base in football, really, because y'all have no patience for nobody. Like I said, they wanted to get rid of Matt Ryan after the 2010 season. They wanted to get rid of, and like I said, we automatically thought Freddie White was a bust. I know people say that when Joe Horn got here, he became a better receiver. Joe Horn didn't like shit up over here. What more can I say? It could change, like you say, it could change the culture, but it would, like I say, it changed the culture. But are you going to have the patience if he doesn't win? That's the question that I'm asking. That it's not so much as do I want a new quarterback? Are y'all going to have the patience? So if, let's say, we do get the new quarterback and he doesn't win right away, how long is it going to take before y'all ready to get rid of him? Because history has shown with a lot of this fan base is once you have one bad year, they want you gone. They don't give a damn what you do. Like I said, quarterback, if you ain't running, we don't want you. That's pretty much.
Look, man.
But I say
The Falcons fan base, these guys wanted to trade Julio because he just wanted guaranteed money. There's no way in hell, and Julio Jones is a perfect freaking angel. Okay, let's just be real. If a woman wanted somebody to date their daughter, Julio Jones will be the perfect guy because this dude don't go out to clubs. He don't do none of that shit. All right, all he does is play football, go home, and fish. All right, he's not in any trouble. He don't do any of that. And them motherfuckers wanted to run Julio Jones out of town.
Sure, I'll put my name in the hat.
I'm saying. We wanted to run Julio Jones out of town. You know what I'm saying? And y'all think a quarterback? Like, who to say the quarterback is going to be ready in a year? Everybody talking about, it took Aaron Rodgers 3 years to learn the playbook. That they didn't just sit him behind Brett Favre just because Favre, he wasn't ready. He was ready. He sat behind 3 years because it took him 3 years to finally figure out their offense. That was the real reason why he sat behind him. So he wasn't ready until his third year.
I just want to add one thing to what y'all saying. A lot of things. Another thing that I don't think that a lot of fans are taking into account. Say we do for some way we were able to trade Matt Ryan where it wouldn't affect our salary cap the way it will. Another thing that we're not taking into account is chemistry. Like, you guys don't realize how long Matt Ryan and Julio Jones been playing together, and now he's starting to develop that same chemistry with a guy like Calvin Ridley. We've seen early this season, Calvin Ridley ran the wrong route. Matt Ryan threw that interception. What do you guys think is going to happen if a rookie comes here that hasn't played with Julio Jones, that has never played with Calvin Ridley, that has never played with none of these guys? It takes time to develop that chemistry. All great quarterbacks have that chemistry with their number one, number two wide receivers. Peyton Manning had it with Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne. Julio Jones and Matt Ryan has that connection. Drew Brees and Michael Thomas. It's just certain signals and things of that nature, certain looks they give each other that they know, what to do on certain plays. On them option routes, they know what to do. They know when to sit down in the zone. They know when to keep running. They know when in the scramble drill where to run on the field to get open. So it's a lot of different things that I think that the fans don't take into account because we're so used to, like I said, we're used to like the video games, Madden and stuff like that. We're not used to real life that it takes time to build that chemistry. It takes years to build that chemistry. So if Matt Ryan was gone, believe me, I don't think that that Julio Jones would be too happy, and it would take a while for that rookie quarterback or whoever that person is that's coming in to build that chemistry with the weapons that's already here. Like, it's one thing to have weapons, but it's another thing to know how to use those weapons that you have. Just having weapons doesn't mean anything if you don't know how to apply it. And we should know that this year by just looking at Dirk Cutter. He has all the weapons in the world, but he don't know how to throw a pass, a swing pass to a running back. We got less than 30 receptions out of all of our running backs. That just goes to show you. Having weapons means nothing. Having weapons means nothing.
Santana has the comment of the night with that. He said Falcons fans would rather go 5-11 with a mobile quarterback looking pretty than 11-5 playing hard-nosed defense. That sums it up right there.
Hey, absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
That's right.
Mahomes didn't play his first year.
He didn't play his first year.
He sat on the bench.
First year.
Y'all go join this person on Twitch.
Hey, we need more. We
need followers on Twitch. Because he over there by himself. I'm going to put the stream in there.
He over there singing that song all by myself.
With friends. Uh-oh, twisted. How many of us have them?
Oh, God. Hey,
you know what? Everybody asked why we don't have Twisted Torch and Magnus on the show. I said because of schedule differences, but they're around. So we're gonna go ahead and put this man on screen. How you doing, Twisted?
Twisted.
Oh, man.
He got him.
Yeah, that's him.
Drop man and pull it up.
All day. He's been mad all day.
Since Twisted want to get in here, I want him to hit this comment right here. D. Ross Smile said, "Y'all said the same old thing to say, and we still lose." So basically, he said that why we keep defending Matt Ryan and we still lose.
Is it Matt Ryan's fault every time that we lose?
I mean,
according to them,
it's his fault. In his mind, it's Matt Ryan's fault that he gets diarrhea. So,
I just been in the comments laughing at you guys. Mike, you are hilarious, man. I really puzzled at the fact that people literally get in the chat every time and ask y'all the same damn questions.
Yeah,
like y'all gonna change.
Exactly.
I'm glad you here, Twisted Jump Man. I'm glad you here. I was actually gonna pull this up, and I know you probably said something about this because we had the discussion about the salary cap about Matt Ryan.
Yeah,
I actually have the website up here right now, so
I saw that.
I want y'all to take a look at this. Okay, so if we want to cut Matt Ryan before the season for next season, you save $9 million on the cap, but that dead money is $50 million. So that's $50 million you playing for 2 years.
We definitely can't do that. then they gonna be complaining about the offense being terrible.
Now, if you do post June 1st, you save $17 million, but your dead cap is still at about $23-24 million. So you still gonna pay regardless. Now, they might ask Kstylz, what happens if we trade him? Okay, we're gonna look at June 1st. If you trade him, we're looking at the 2021. I'm gonna highlight it. We're looking at 2021 here. Dead cap, $44 million, cap saving $3.5 million. That's 41 million. You still gotta pay this motherfucker.
Listen, hey, I had said something earlier this week. How many Hall of Famers do we got?
You said how many Hall of Famers we got?
How many Hall of Famers do we have in our organization?
Let's see. Outside of Paul Humphrey,
Deion
Sanders. That's about it.
And y'all want to give up two of our next Hall of Famers in our history.
Matt Ryan and Julio Jones is retiring a Falcon.
Like that don't make sense, Maggie. Why would you want to do that?
Because they want pretty quarterbacks. They want the entertainment. They want the Michael Vick. They want the Matt Ryan to be dancing on the sidelines, and that's what they want. They want that type of running and that type of deal.
I don't recall Peyton Manning ever doing that, but he had some of the best commercials ever.
Boy, that NFL Fever commercial was the funniest thing I ever seen in my life.
Come on, man. He got so many commercials, they classics.
He tried to catch a joke and it was so lame, it was funny. That motherfucker literally had the controller in his hand looking at the TV talking about your defense is offensive. That shit made me laugh.
Yeah, that was horrible. I remember that shit was horrible. Another thing, if we look at the QBs in the league, right? Do you know most QBs over Matt Ryan's time he played in the playoffs, they had to beat Matt Ryan and they end up going to the Super Bowl. Whoever beat Matt Ryan in that playoff?
Yeah, that's true.
A-Rod, Eli. So I don't
forget Nick Foles.
Nick Foles,
and we really should have been there that year. That would have been our Super Bowl that year too, 2017. There was really nobody that could beat us that year. And who cost us that one? Offensive coordinator. They literally had Devontae Freeman in that whole game, and Tevin Coleman was eating throughout that game. And they kept putting Devontae Freeman out there.
Exactly.
And people be saying it's the players. It's not the players. The players can't say, hey, you come on the field. Matt Ryan don't do that. I've never seen Matt Ryan do that. Matt Ryan goes with what his coaches say. It's rare. And people may complain about that, but when you're dealing with a general, when he's a QB, you don't want a person that's insubordinate, that don't listen to their coaches. That's not what you want. Because if the QB's doing that, then the other players going to do that. Then you're going to have everybody riding.
Say that again, bro.
Preach it, brother. Preach it.
If the QB don't listen to the coaches, then the other players not going to listen to the coaches. Then you're going to be having the program out there. I know y'all remember how the program was before it got good.
Right.
They don't like fans. That's what I be saying. Like some of these fans, they need a Frank stand because they don't know football and they think they just, I'm going with ESPN say. No, ESPN don't care about the Falcons. They not really listening to the Falcons. If you're a real fan, do your research and it will tell you. It will tell you the difference between Mike Vick and Matt Ryan. Go ahead, Kstylz. I know you're ready for me. Give me what you got.
So my question is, so we're going to listen to Mel Kiper Jr. talk about quarterbacks again?
And he done had a lot of bus calls.
The same guy that said if Jimmy Clausen was not a Hall of Fame quarterback, that he would retire.
And he lied. He did not retire.
No, the same guy that said that Mitchell Trubisky was the best quarterback in that draft.
And that's what Patrick Mahomes, right?
Yes,
exactly. Yeah. Terrible.
I don't know what tape he saw, but I clearly saw. I was looking at the scout film on Patrick Mahomes. I instantly said that dude was the best quarterback in that draft.
Yeah, he was. I guess it was just the school he played at. But...
Hey, I'm about to say I want y'all to kind of hit on this comment. Actually, Santana hit it. He hit it on the best. I'm trying to find it, but basically what he said was, he was saying, so basically you telling me that the Saints fans have more patience for Drew Brees with 379 seasons and look where they at now, and y'all don't want no patience with this.
That's great.
That's great right there. I like that.
Yeah.
And people forget that year, 2016, we beat the living shit out of them boys.
Exactly.
And Julio Jones didn't even do good. He had 2 catches for 33 yards, and we still beat him by 20-something.
Hey, look, this is the same guy that said Julio couldn't catch a pass. Remember, this is the same guy that said DK Metcalf wasn't even a second-round pick.
Ugh.
I can't believe people, man.
So
I be lost nowadays, man.
So
all of them, they be having me confused, bro. I really want to just bring them on the show and just have them discuss it and just air their ass out and make them look stupid every chance I get.
They scared. I've offered so many people and they've all ran like cowards. So,
bruh,
they say they want it, but they don't want it.
Bro, I threw the bait out there. I said, I asked these folks, I asked you, is Matt Ryan the worst quarterback in NFL history? Nobody showed up.
Nobody.
That was the perfect opportunity for them to come on and explain why they don't like Matt Ryan. And because I was hearing comments on here that were saying that Chris Redman was better than Matt Ryan. Chris Chandler was better than Matt Ryan. I heard Chris Miller was better than Matt Ryan. I said, motherfucker, y'all must not have been watching the same football I'm watching.
Did they forget we used to have Matt Sharp before he went to the Texans?
Mm-hmm.
And how many interceptions did he throw? He averaged an interception return for a touchdown almost every game one year for the Texans.
He said, this dude said once you get a ring, you can throw 79 for 10 years. Now, you got to remember, before they won that Super Bowl, they was barely winning 7 games.
People say some of the dumbest. That's so fucking dumb. Like, y'all even take just because you got a ring.
I don't take none of this stuff serious because at the end of the day, it's all going to depend on what this GM wants.
Yeah.
If he wants a new quarterback, fuck it, he wants a new quarterback. But the thing about it is you have to have that same energy if this quarterback doesn't pan out. Because if you get a quarterback in the first round Your other picks must hit. They must hit. You can't have
no if, ands, or buts.
You can't just have one great quarterback and have the other 6 of your picks not even be in the NFL after 4 years. That ain't gonna happen.
How many times have we had that happen, Kstylz?
Let me see, 2012.
2015 with Collins.
About 2015. Let me see.
We can say our 2 first-round picks are no longer Falcons. Vic Beasley and Pat McKinley are no longer here with us. So
2015 wasn't that good.
That's 2 first-round picks right there.
Outside of Grady Jarrett. 2015 wasn't that good. 2014, I can't remember. The 2012 draft class just said everything. How the hell you have a whole draft class out of the NFL in less than 5 years?
Nah, that was crazy. That was crazy. Yeah. What year we got Perry Jerry from Ole Miss? What year was it? 2011 or 2012? I think
it was 2013.
That's another bust. We can go down a lot with these busts, man.
There's all defensive linemen that have been bust for this team. That's 3 off the bat. Just in his tenure as a general manager, that's 3 right off the bat, and all of them first-round picks. That right there is in like that. You can't have that. That's something that you just can't have, man. Clay had a question. The Falcons need a running back. I don't think the Falcons need a running back. I'm not one of those that believes that you need a specific a talented running back. In the NFL now, you can get by on running back by committee. Just you having a terrific offensive lineman and a coach who could scheme the running back, and that's the issue. You just have to have the commitment to run the ball. And the Falcons, we have talented running backs. Like we don't know what Ito is, we don't know what Quadra is, we don't know what Brian Hill is. Why? Because we don't even try to run the ball. So I can't say that we don't have talented running back. We don't run enough to even know that we have talented running backs. We don't know if these guys are talented or not.
13 runs last week, Mike.
Oh yeah.
13 runs.
13 runs. I like Najee Harris, but I don't like even right now. I was going to make a video on that for Todd Gurley, but this is one of the things that I think I just don't think these guys should ever have another chance to be a head coach or offensive coordinator, because they essentially ruined Todd Gurley's career because you basically didn't use him the proper way. You didn't use Ito Smith the proper way. You didn't use Brian Hill the proper way. You didn't use Quadri Olison at all. You just shitted all over Desus and Not. The dude hasn't played in 2 years. It's like, what the hell are you guys doing? Like, these guys don't deserve an opportunity to be a head coach or offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator. They ruined those guys' career, and they're doing. You just saw another one today, and Jordan Miller. That dude hasn't even played a game.
He's only played preseason,
and now he's out of the league. Now he has to prove himself. These guys are ruining players' careers with their incompetence. Why should they have an opportunity to be a coach? They ruin these guys' careers.
Hey, Jump Man. Hey, I'm about to say with that Jordan Miller, I have to use your hashtag on that, bro. I like, what is that? Why?
Bro, I ain't played a game and y'all cut him. Like, what in the world, bro?
Perfect size. Perfect size.
I know. I keep throwing this guy in there. He keep talking about Zach Wilson. Talking about making millions of dollars tonight.
We saw the tape. Oh, go ahead, Kstylz. Go ahead and get.
I'll say he reminds me of Cam Newton. He likes to throw off his back foot a lot, from what I saw, and we just saw highlights of the full game.
I was not impressed. That dude has terrible mechanics, and you got terrible mechanics in the NFL, you're not going to last very long.
Right.
And throwing off your back foot, like even standing still, this dude throws off his back foot. That's not a good. That right there isn't good. Like I said, quarterbacks. This is something that I take my time and I watch quarterbacks. His fundamentals scare the living crap out of me.
Like I said, if you want to run some power, some quarterback powers and stuff like that, if you want to change that whole entire offense, then that would be an offense for him. But like at the end of the day, if you're running a quarterback power offense, you're gonna need him to throw some passes.
Mm-hmm.
And you're gonna need the right quarterback coach to help him develop.
Yes.
Because that's what hurt Cam Newton in Carolina, because he kept throwing off that back foot. And that's how he tore his shoulder up.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of errant throws with Cam Newton, and he's still doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And Quavo get Cam to come to Atlanta for what? I'm straight, Migos. Obviously, y'all ain't play football enough for y'all talking about Cam being a QB. About that, bro.
For what? He can't even play with Bill Belichick. What the hell we need with him?
I don't know why he was saying that, bro. He was telling us to come get him when he was a free agent. And I'm like, why in the hell would we do that? We literally beat him multiple times in our career. We know how to beat him. If we know how to beat him,
nightmare for Cam Newton. Come on, bro. Stop it. We don't need that. We don't need that.
I'm about to say Santana's actually been hitting on all the points tonight. And I have to give him the MVP tonight. He's basically talking about
Santana.
While a quarterback can make your team, it can also break your team if you don't hit on him.
That is a fact.
Yeah. 5 years, at least 5 years to recover from that. You have at least 5 years. If you don't hit on him, it takes at least 2 years after you missed on him to recover from that, because you have to totally rebuild your team if you miss on a quarterback. And that's a 2 years of scouting the new quarterback that's going to come in. It takes at least 2 years to scout the quarterback that you're eyeing or quarterbacks that you're eyeing. So it's not that simple. The Falcons they knew that they were going to get Matt Ryan at least a year and a half before he actually drafted him. Right. They knew that. They had already begun the process.
What? Hey, why? How were you able to get him? Like, why did the Dolphins pass on Matt Ryan? What the hell were they thinking?
They needed a tackle that year. They needed to buy that offensive line that year.
Well, let's look at their team and our team from 2008 to now, and I'm pretty sure they would be loving Matt Ryan over there if they had that chance before they got to it.
Here's the funny thing about it. Every other team would love Matt Ryan except for the Atlanta Falcons fan base.
Mm-hmm.
And I hear it all the time. Because, like I said, there's been rumors going around that they talk about the Colts might end up trying to King's ransom for Matt Ryan in the offseason.
And try, but that money, look, like I said, unless this GM,
like I said, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call Arthur Blank myself, and I'm gonna go with these folks' demand. I'm gonna tell them to trade Matt Ryan, trade Julio Jones, trade Dante Falco. That's another one they want to get rid of. I'm gonna get them to trade Grady Jarrett, Deion Jones. We're gonna trade all the guys. We're gonna get rid of all of them. We're gonna start all the way over.
We're gonna be the New York Jets for real.
I was just gonna say, God damn, we ain't got no chance.
We're gonna trade all of them because basically the only person that's gonna stay on this roster is Young Wei Koo, and he's gonna get the we
gotta keep him.
We're gonna pay him 6 years, $25 million to kick football. So, but definitely, but like I said. You have to realize, boy, it is penalties for drafting quarterbacks. Like I said, Cleveland, you gotta remember, Cleveland had 23 quarterbacks.
Mm-hmm.
15 years. Miami had 13 quarterbacks.
They still haven't found a quarterback. We still don't know what Tua is going to be.
We
They
don't know
still
what-
haven't
Right.
Exactly.
since Dan Marino. They haven't had a quarterback since Dan Marino. So we still have no idea. They still haven't found their quarterback.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
Dan Marino retired in the 80s.
yeah.
80s and 90s, I believe. 80s and 90s. He's been retired over 30 years. Over 30 years. And they still haven't found it.
Exactly.
So you guys, I'm telling you, man, y'all don't want, trust me, you don't want them trouble. Y'all don't want them problems.
Yeah, we're gonna blow the whole team up. We're gonna put all positions on Indeed.com, so all y'all can go ahead and try out for the Falcons. So we can save a whole lot of salary cap. We're gonna get Brucey from the longest yard to be our quarterback. He's gonna be the bridge gap quarterback, and we're going to get Zach Wilson. And like I said, we're gonna see how long that lasts.
Hey, I got a question. How y'all feel about fans complaining about how, Vic is this and Vic was that, and we have a curse because of Matt Ryan? But at the end of the day, if you really look at the fans who come to the game, half the damn time it's for the other team. So it's hard to like really listen to fans because it's like y'all are wishy-washy anyway. If the Packers come here, they come to the Packers game and they room for the Packers. If the Steelers come, they room for the Steelers. How many games have we seen where the fans literally be cheering on while our offense is on the field?
Yep.
And Matt like, what the hell? I'm at home. What the fuck going on here? Why they cheering?
Bro,
Julio actually spoke out against that. He and Julio actually spoke. I forget what game it was, but Julio was upset. It was a game last year, I believe. I forget what game it was, but Julio was pissed off. They was pissed off. It's like y'all done already, turned us anyway. Why the hell we care about the fans? And he said that's doing a press conference.
I remember that. Mm-hmm.
That's doing a press. So it's like y'all have all this hate towards Matt Ryan, but y'all motherfuckers don't even cheer for your own team. You say you love the team. You say you love Matt Ryan. You say you love your team, but you up here with a damn Tom Brady jersey on. You up here with a damn look crazy. Like, come on, bro. Get out of here with that mess. Why do you guys say they care? Like I said, if I were them, I would seriously bring in the worst candidate. I would bring in Tom Coughlin. I would bring in Red Wine just to piss them off because they some fucking cowards anyway, and you might as well make them like hate you even more because they can't stand Tom Coughlin and they can't stand people that talk shit. They can't stand people that talk crap. They can't stand it. So that's exactly what I would do if I were the Falcons. If I was off the break, bring in the absolute worst guy that's going to talk plenty of crap so the fans can hate you anyway. If they hate you, make them hate you even more.
Hey, I got the perfect candidates for quarterback, head coach, and GM. Okay. The quarterback they're going to bring in is going to be Mitchell Trubisky. That's going to be the new franchise quarterback for Falcons. New head coach is going to be Adam Gase.
Ooh.
And the GM is going to be Colonel Sanders.
That's going to be a shit.
Hey, they can't get mad because Mitchell Trubisky can run, so they got what they want.
Oh, hey, they wanted it. They wanted a guy who can run fast.
There you go. You don't hand it out to a silver platter. Hey, we can bring Carson Wentz in too. He can run too.
Oh man,
he may not play all 16 games, but he can still run.
They brought that up Saturday, talking about we should trade for Carson Wentz.
Yeah, I actually heard that too. I heard that.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, lost your motherfucking mind. Anybody paying that dude?
Yeah, we're gonna campaign. We're gonna campaign for Mitchell Trubisky and Carson Wentz, so we can let y'all get what y'all want.
Somebody said no.
No.
Hey, Santana said, no, hold on. Santana said, I might quit being a fantasy team if they get Trubisky alone.
That should have pissed everybody off.
Oh wow.
Oh man. Hey man, let's get this 2 point, man. We about 1 to 2 hours, man. Let's get this 2 point, man. Everybody get their last like the last words in, man. Who want to start, man?
I'll go ahead and start. I'm gonna hit this before I get. He said, "No, y'all need a black quarterback. Get Hoskins for the football team." Nah, it ain't gonna work because they want a mobile black quarterback, not a pocket black quarterback. So it ain't gonna work. So, we appreciate it.
Facts. That's exactly what they want.
Right.
We appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. And like I said, negative comments, positive comments, whatever. At the end of the day, y'all still watching, so we appreciate you. Like I said, y'all make sure y'all tune in tomorrow for ATLN Sports Zone at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. You got Lush Exchange, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Friday, we got Film Study, 8 p.m. Hey, also make sure you catch Twisted Torch, Madness, and the homie Rich, Red Clay Sports, Saturday morning, 11 a.m. And make sure you follow everybody's handles, YouTube, Twitter, whatever the hell social media they got. I say that even for myself, so it's whatever. But at the end of the day, we still appreciate everybody coming in tonight. So my 2-point conversion, I told Mike that I had an interesting one that I saw. It actually pissed me off the last week and a half, to be honest with you. I saw a video online. I ain't got no video up here. Like I said, this is gonna be another serious one here. This ain't gonna be no jokes here. I saw a video. I don't know if y'all seen it. I don't know if y'all seen it online, but it was a guy talking to his baby mama on the phone. See, I was about to sound old because I was about to say telephone. He was on the phone. And he was talking to his baby mama. And I almost ended up I almost said bitch, but I'm not going to call nobody a bitch or nothing. But this woman literally told this dude on the phone that you got to have $1,000 to see your child.
Oh.
Now, this made me mad right here is because this is the type of stuff that the media is not going to show as far as parents, especially black fathers being in their children's lives. Because I remember I watched a podcast, I think it might have been Black Girl Interrupted, and Kstylz, they even talked about this a while back ago. And I remember they said because it kind of hit me a certain way. But watching this video, and especially with me being a new father, like I said, if I get put in a situation where I feel like my child is getting weaponized against me, I'm snap, because we have this thing where we have the system that is basically putting bad names on fathers. We have to be in these kids' lives because at the end of the day, a kid needs their father and their mother. It can't be one or the other because it's only rare that works. That's why we got so many fucked up kids out here now. And I like I said, if anyone of them see this video like this, if they see this here, like I said, you ought to be a damn shame of yourself weaponizing your kid against their father. Because we want to be in our kids' lives. Like I said, even if you're a stepfather, or like I said, it might be your uncle that might be a niece's favorite uncle, or like I said, nephew's favorite uncle. Like I said, we must be in our kids' lives no matter what, because we have to show them that this world ain't shit. And we have to prepare them for that and hopefully let them make better decisions to where You might not be at the pillar where you want, but you can set it up for them to be better than you are. Because at the end of the day, you want your kids to be better than what you were.
Absolutely.
And I'm gonna end my 2 point on that. Like I said, appreciate everybody watching tonight.
I respect that,
Who
bro.
you gonna pass? Who you gonna trade on? Who you gonna trade on that bitch to?
Let me see. I'm gonna hit this this fast break pass. I'm gonna go down to Jumpman right there. What you got, homie?
I appreciate everybody watching the channel. Subscribe to my channel, Twisted Torch TV. Subscribe to Jew Talk, Kstylz. Subscribe to Mad Mike, AFN. More content is on the way. I've been talking to Mad Mike about doing a Thursday show. I'm thinking about calling it Twisted with the Homies. 2 other Falcons fans gonna be on here with some good content. We just want to give the fans some actual points where we're not hating on the players and the organization as a whole. Let's go out there Sunday and do what we didn't do last week, and let's try to get a goddamn W for once. Please, oh my God. And this is the thing that bothers me about Atlanta. I know what they're going to do. They're going to get us hyped. We're going to win one of these games and fuck up our draft spot. And then we're going to be saying like, damn, man, they won anyway. Why y'all win that game? Y'all couldn't win the other easy games. And it's going to blow my mind. I swear it is. Tom Brady, I saw what you did on IG. I do not respect it. It's like you just think we chumps nowadays. So we got something coming for you week 17. You better hope don't no injury happen to you before them playoffs. But stop. You're getting a little bit too happy on social media with this clown and comeback shit. I'm sick of it. You got 2 more years with the Bucks. Let's not act like this your last year. You finna ride it off. You got 2 more years on this contract. Let's see how you do. But other than that, I appreciate you guys for giving me a platform. I appreciate the real fans that enjoy our content, that actually know football and know the ins and outs, and don't just be blaming people because what other fake fans say. Do your content, man. If you really think y'all know football, get a channel so we can see what y'all talking about. Other than that, stop it. Stop the lies. Matt Ryan is not the issue. We all know it's coaching. It's been coaching. Anytime you're giving up leads, it cannot be the QB. Like that's just being realistic. If you blow leads, it's on the defense. If you don't have a lead, that would be on the offense. But if you're blowing the lead, that's on the defense. So I'm gonna need y'all to do y'all research and actually pay attention to the game, because I feel like y'all just watching highlights. And of course, they're not gonna show when Matt Ryan's doing good. They only show the bad.
Oh, they disappear. They disappear.
They're not watching the whole 3.5 hours like we are, 4 hours. They watching clips and saying, "Oh, he trash." That ain't cool, bro. Stop bashing these players before they say, "I don't want to come here." It's already been tough to get defensive players strictly because of that reason. They don't trust the organization, and the fans are phony. What NFL player gonna want to come here and you doing that to him?
Mm-hmm.
Julio didn't re-sign. He didn't have to do that. Matt Ryan has re-signed 2 times. He didn't have to do that. Y'all been hating on Matt Ryan since 2010. And he still re-signs. He still says he loves the organization. Matt Ryan has created a platform for us, our color, and raised money for these situations we've been going through for this year. So put some respect on that man. And that's all I got to say. Appreciate you guys.
I'm about to say, so if the Falcons win, are they gonna look like this? They're gonna look like that if they win.
That's exactly how they look. I'm gonna be like, you motherfucker.
Oh
Hey,
my
who you passing
it to?
Mr. Jew Talk, let me hear what you got to say, homie.
Hey, man, we want to thank y'all for tuning in each and every week to all of our shows. Jew Talk Sports, y'all know I'm on the quest of 1,000. I'm going to have that content coming for you guys every single day. Twisted Torch, I've been watching his stuff. He's new to AFN, but he bringing that fire, y'all. I really respect Jumpman T, Mad Mike Sports, Kstylz, giving y'all on Monday nights now, giving y'all NBA content, giving y'all NFL content. Man, we coming for you guys. We giving y'all as much content as possible. Miss Maggie T on her channel. Hey man, y'all go plug everybody. Terror Artist 404, Big Country Low, Sports. Y'all hit all of our channels, hit that subscribe button. We appreciate you guys. And like Twisted said, man, y'all know I'm gonna talk about my boy Matt Ryan because I hate how the media and how we do them. I feel like Matt Ryan is right up there with Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, all of the greats. When you breaking those type of records, they call them stat Ryan, whatever you guys want to call them. That's what makes you great. Your stats are what make you great. So Matt Ryan, tell me how many MVPs Drew Brees have. He don't have any. 0. So all of you guys that say, well, he has a Super Bowl, but he has no MVP. An MVP shows how great you are as an individual player, not about the team. That MVP trophy didn't go to the Atlanta Falcons. It went to Matt Ryan. So I'm telling you guys, Matt Ryan, we better respect this guy while he's here, respect greatness while we're seeing it, because it doesn't grow on trees. You know, Matt Ryan is not going to be here with us always. Once he retires, once him and Julio Jones retire, we're going to be in for a rude awakening. Like when that next quarterback comes in, he's going to have huge shoes to fill. Just like when Drew Brees finally walks away. Whoever has to step in and fill those shoes, ask Andrew Luck how was it trying to fill Peyton Manning's shoes. He didn't do that. He didn't do that well. He didn't win no Super Bowls. He didn't even get to a Super Bowl. We talk about Matt Ryan like he's trash, but he couldn't even get to a Super Bowl with the Colts. He was punished. Like the organization there in Indianapolis didn't do a good job of putting a good team around. Didn't do a good job of putting a team around him, and he ended up getting injured. And now he's out of the league, and he was out of the league fast, like at a young age, 30. So you guys better respect Matt Ryan while you have him. Like he's one of the greats, not just in this generation, but all time. He's definitely going into the Hall of Fame. He's pretty much done everything he could for this organization. So the real fans know we need to stop being so fickle. And like I was saying, I don't want to bring in another quarterback while Matt Ryan's here right now, because I know as soon as Matt Ryan has a bad game, you guys are going to want to be screaming to put in his backup. So that's the main reason why they've kept Matt Schaub all these years. It's not because Matt Schaub is that great. They don't want that controversy in the media because they know the media is toxic. As soon as we draft a quarterback, just like in Philly, they drafted Jalen Hurts, and now they have a toxic situation on their hands. They have a quarterback that they just paid all this money, and now they're going to have to try to get rid of him because now they're playing this other kid, Jalen Hurts. So now they have a situation on their hands. Here in Atlanta, I don't want to see us make the same mistake. We got Matt Ryan under contract, so let's do everything we can to build around the core pieces that's here. Let's add those ancillary pieces that we need to get to a Super Bowl. Matt Ryan has proven with the guys that he has around him that we can get to a Super Bowl with the guys that we have. We just need to bring in a couple more pieces and bring in the right coach and GM, and we can get back to a Super Bowl and we can win it. Because we be honest, if we would have coached the first Super Bowl the correct way, we would have a Super Bowl already. So all those people that keep trying to blame Matt Ryan and blame these players, Devontae Freeman missing the block, as Jumpman T just said, when you have a lead and you lose it, that's called coaching. That's not on the players. That's called clock management. When you're leading by 24 points, 28-3, when you're up by 24 points with less than a quarter and a half to go, that's coaching. That has nothing to do with players. So at this point, like I said, I don't know how many ways we can say it, how many stats we can show you guys about Matt Ryan and how great he is, but you're not going to understand until he's gone. He's with another organization or he retires, and then you guys are going to see how hard it is to be successful. Like I believe Matt Ryan's first 5 years were winning seasons. Like that doesn't happen. Yep. That's not something that happens. It doesn't happen often. Look at the Cleveland Browns of the world. Look at these organizations. Mm-hmm. It doesn't happen. Like those things that he was doing when he came in as a rookie, first pass to be a touchdown, that kind of stuff doesn't happen. So I don't know what else to say to you guys. We appreciate you guys. Like you said, we appreciate the real fans that continue to tune in. Like you said, go do your research. Just pull it up. All you got to do is Google it. Look at the stats. The stats don't lie. You can say Stat Ryan all you want to, but all of the guys that are in the Hall of Fame are in the Hall of Fame because of their numbers, because of their stats. Stats don't lie. Numbers don't lie. And that's pretty much all I got. I'm gonna kick it over to Mad Mike.
Well, mine is a little bit different. But you know how I am when it comes down to content creators. And I stated today on my Twitter account, man. You guys can check me out there. I just want to give a shout out to my boy Santana. You already know who you are. And everybody that kind of, that follow me on Twitter. I'm not there on there often, but when I am, I only talk to a certain few people, but I have to say this to content creators. I think it's just cowardly, and I think it's cowardly, and I think it's just horrendous journalism when you have guys that have platforms and they are well respected and they mislead our fans, and then these fans run with these narratives as if they are true. And a lot of these guys have the ways and means to literally give these guys the true facts and the stats. All right, this is why we are called the heavy hitters. We're going to give you nothing but a heavy dose of the hard-hitting facts, okay? You don't have to like it. I may not have to like it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have to, I'm going to be real. I don't want to have to replace Julio. I don't want to have to replace Matt Ryan. But guess what? It's going to happen. It's going to happen. He can't play forever. So that's the fact. We need to start looking for a quarterback. All right? We need to start looking for a quarterback. But this ain't it. It's not time. Okay? Next year, we can legit start looking for a quarterback. Right now, we can get 4th round, 5th round, maybe even 3rd round pick, just depending on who's available. You might want to draft a quarterback. Okay? I'm not opposed to bringing in a quarterback to just, begin the process. But I will not tolerate anybody. You will not come on my platform and you as a content creator have been spewing absolute negative facts, like negative things, negative quote unquote facts, and people who follow you believe these things. That's just irresponsible, man. You know what I'm saying? You just leading the people. You just poisoning these people's minds. If you ask me, man, you just poisoning these people's mind, and these guys absolutely have no idea that they really think the things that you're saying are true. And then when we bring on players like the other day with Reggie Kelly, pretty much stated exactly that this team is talented. I don't know how many times that coaches. Jay Gruden knows his football. He's been in the game at least 20 plus years, and he stated again that this is the best 3-17 that he's ever seen in his life. And guess what we do? Go in and blow his ass out the frame. We blow that ass out the frame. And he tried to warn you guys that this was going to happen. And you guys still say, guess what? Matt Ryan sucks. We need to blow it up. That's not facts. That's not facts. You know what I'm saying? That's not facts. You guys is like the content creators got to be more responsible for that. So if I see any content creator and you act like you want to talk to me, you want to come on the show, you ain't coming over here, dog. Got to be more responsible. I hold myself to a high standard, because I know there's a lot of people who watch this show and they want to learn. And if they want to learn, you got to teach them the proper way. It's just like having the kids, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to have your kids be teaching the kids the wrong things, and then they getting out in the world. It's like, damn, this is not how it shit works. And you leading these kids, you just leading these kids wrong. That's just irresponsible journalism to me. So all these, these content creators out here with these false narratives that you teaching these people, you're not coming over here. I don't care if it doesn't, mean anything. You might not want to come over here, But I'm telling you right now, anybody that wants to be a part of Mad Mike Sports, Atlanta Falcons Nation, got to come in with some sense. Stop leading people, start leading people wrong. So I truly appreciate everybody. Muhammad, Prove It, Atlanta Falcons Nation, all you guys, like Atlanta Falcons Nation, Falcons Nation, Jay, everybody who support us. We truly love you guys. All right, even the Saints fans. Okay, even the Saints fans, we love you guys, and we support you guys. We truly support you guys because you support us. All right, so Miss Maggie, what you got?
You know what? It's been just mad, and it's Christmas. Getting ready to be Christmas, so I'm gonna lighten up the mood before we end. I just want to wish everybody a happy holiday. I know some people may not celebrate the holiday, so I would say happy holiday. Basically, stay safe, wear your mask, eat good, enjoy time with family, and hang all the mistletoe. I'm gonna get to know you better this Christmas as we trim the tree. How much fun it's gonna be together this Christmas. Firesides blazing bright. We're caroling through the night, and this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me. Just had to do it, y'all. Just had to do it.
We need to get you in the studio.
Hey, we need. Yeah,
that's all she do. Run around.
That's all I
house singing and all that.
Sing.
Hey, that needs to be the Atlanta Falcons Nation theme song right there. She needs to sing that.
What song?
Whatever damn song you got. I ain't singing the shit. All I got is Popeye, so I can't sing shit. I got Popeye.
I don't normally do that. I definitely don't do that nor often. But I know I just wanted to bring the holiday cheer. I want everybody, enjoy this. If we don't say happy, Merry Christmas to you before it goes, Merry Christmas. All right. So that's all I wanted to say. Lush Exchange is on vacation this week. So, have a show this week. Yeah. But the next show is going to be topless, bringing in the new year.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I got the commercial for it. Hold on. I got the commercial for it. Hold on.
Topless, bringing in the new year. Yeah.
Hold on. I want y'all to see this. I want you to see this commercial. This is going to be Lush Exchange right here.
Well, it's friendship. Do you want to be my friend?
Oh my God, yo, y'all wildin'.
No, hey, no. Stop.
I had to do it.
No, don't.
Hey, that was the preview.
Stay tuned next week, Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Lush Exchange. See what we mean about topless New Year's.
Oh my God. She about to get 1,000 subscribers after next week.
Please follow Lush Exchange. We need it. We over there struggling.
Make sure I tell my friends they're gonna be tuned in.
But on that note, we don't went 2 hours and 13 minutes, y'all.
I was about to say, you gonna have these fake Falcon fans tune in with some damn
Oh man.
They're gonna be Clarence Carter. They're gonna be Clarence Carter. They're gonna be talking about I be stroking.
Stroking.
Oh man.
They're gonna have that lotion ready for you.
Exactly.
Lord, you know what? On that note, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas.
Hey, remember, Atlanta Falcons Nation is a Marvel movie, so you better watch the whole thing. You're gonna catch some stupid shit at the end.
On that note, peace. We out.
Merry Christmas.